say that it feels right.
What's up, guys? It's the Blender, and today I am back in Cyberpunk after finishing the crafting, or by more, I don't know about completely finished, but at least finished for now for like the original, like just doing a Don't Fear the Reaper run and sort of testing things out. Um, Definitely good enough. My assumption is he was already good enough to do Don't Fear the Reaper with purely off the quick hacks. All right, but in that case, you would do like a Tetronic Rippler build. Um, with the Paraline, I think we're probably equal, if not super close. However, I did want to show you what we ended up with, right? So, stats wise, or we didn't change the cyberware, right? We left everything the way it was before. Like I said, we're going to test this out. It was actually a lot faster because of the fact that we're prioritizing two stats. So if we got a decent modifier on either of those stats, we took it rather than being specifically pigeonholed into one. We got a really good one here where we got like 4.3% quick hack and 2% explosion. Now we're looking for both quick hack and explosion in this build. The reasoning behind that is that the quick hack damage should affect contagion. It should affect what you call it, overheat. Though we won't actually apply overheat. It'll affect synapse burnout. It'll affect those sorts of things, right? And basically any quick hack that you apply, combat quick hack you apply. Now this apparently in the 2.0, 2.1 updates, I believe, does not apply to ultimate quick hacks. So if we come here, let me look at things like detonate grenade, for example, right? This is an ultimate quick hack, and so even like if you had like a Tetronic Rippler, no, like if we had a Tetronic Rippler on here, there we are. This 40% damage with combat quick hacks when immediately followed by a non-combat quick hack. It won't get the bonus damage because it's not, the detonate grenade is not a combat quick hack. Right? It synapse burnout is, right? That's a combat quick hack. Short circuit is, and cyberware is a control, right? So you can sort of like put it behind either one of them, right? But the like system collapse, delete, they are not combat quick hacks, they're ultimate quick hacks. So they don't necessarily follow the same rules. Additionally, I think I have to find a way to get components. So we might, because I want the iconic version of this, I believe. So because this is force the enemy to detonate a grenade in their hands. The explosion and its effect depend on the grenade. That's all the same, right? Yep. Can also detonate weak spots on robots, drones, mechs, and turrets. Yep. For a short time after exploding an enemy with a combo of the contagion, quick hack, and a burn effect. So negative to RAM cost, right? Detonation now occurs instantly after upload. Detonation occurs instantly after upload. And upload is the same time. So we might not have to, right? Because we're not going to use that combo in order to like do that. That may be something if we find it's too RAM intensive, specifically the Atom Smasher fight. If we find it's too intensive, RAM intensive, then we will attempt to get rid of that. Or we'll have to go get some components and make the iconic one and see if we can't do that, or just swap over to a Netrunner Rippler in general. But as it stands, our cyberware deck is 5++. We have as much RAM as we're going to get. These I don't think increase their RAM in general as they go. We could probably get a little bit more armor out of like upgrading these like this to 5++, and getting some of the base value of armors right on this and this right to go up. But this should serve as a really good test for sort of like where we're at. And then the reason, so here's the stats that we landed on. Right, we landed on 50% quick hack damage, and then it doesn't ever show me explosion damage, regardless of what like weapon I put on. So the explosion damage we have is, what did I math out here? 34.7, right? And 2 of that is on the one piece of cyberware that has both. So at 34.7, right? We're looking at probably, since the explosion damage can go higher than the quick hit damage, you're probably looking at 25 to 30% difference in quick hit damage if we stuck out for, a high roll quick hit damage on each of those rolls, right? And I think 4% quick hit damage is like in the upper tiers, right? It's either maximum tier or like basically like just under that, but it's definitely a high tier. So that'd be, I think it was 7 pieces, so that'd be like 28%, right? 7 or 8, right? And that'd be 32. So that sort of maths out, right? And maximum you could get in here is like 5.1 per on 20 pieces, which ends up being like 100 and something percent. So you're basically like 70% of perfect if you get there, right? But because we did prioritize the explosion damage as well, we took a little bit out of the quick hack damage and basically just sort of like made them sort of equal, right? And the reason we're doing the explosion damage is for the contagion blow up with our Shinjin, right? So we want to blow that up in packs, right? So when we have just giant packs of enemies like the robots or something like that, or maybe we have like when we come around the corner, we want to be able to toss like 2 contagions on somebody and then blast them immediately and have the whole group just wipe out because that explosion kicked off, right? And the contagion spread. So that's the ideal, right? Because we want to stay out of the quick hack menu as much as possible, and we want to use synapse burnout to extend our overclock if we need to. And if we aren't in overclock, right? If we don't need to be in overclock, we want to be ideally in camouflage, right? So that's sort of the idea, but we have to drop reboot optics and system collapse for this setup and add in detonate grenade. Where'd you go? There you are. And then we have synapse. No. We have short circuit, synapse, and cyberware malfunction. And that's all we're going to roll with, right? Now, when we get to the final boss, we'll pull contagion and overheat out, and we'll pull out short circuit and synapse burnout, because we're only going to use cyberware malfunction, detonate grenade, and memory wipe. So we're going to test some stuff out, but so we'll see how we do with that, and that should be all of it, right? Like, we're fairly tanky. We're pretty happy with where all that's at, where our damage is at. Quick hack damage is pretty solid, and so now I think we are ready to go meet Hanako at Embers and run through some of the basics for the old Dome for the Reaper, and we'll do it, for our basically our first time on this character, and then obviously that basically will end the series. But we'll keep playing around with it and trying to get, refine it and fine tune its runs, so that we can get it down in time and see how fast we can actually make this thing go. We should make some ammo before we. Okay. And then we also want to make sure that we have the shotgun, because I have a sneaking suspicion that with the EMP generator, the micro generator, will actually be really, or is actually really good with that particular shotgun, because it has 2 shotgun shells. It does like a couple hundred, like 200% electrical damage every time you shoot after you reload. So that could be a thoroughly good combination. This was longer than I thought it would be. Alright, now we come here, we'll make a save. No, we will make a manual save. And we'll get through the Hanako stuff. And then go sit on a roof with Johnny.
News.
Yeah. We're gonna be careful.
Listen, first sign of trouble, eat Delta.
Sure. Yoink. All this other stuff. Go ahead and talk your stuff off. Better than your brother, doesn't matter. Family's the right answer. Got biz. Of course I don't have it with me.
Where?
Here in.
Let's hear her out.
This is gonna be a disaster.
Yeah, well, let me sit down and talk to her. Yep, your biz, not mine. I don't care about your family business. And I'll think about it. She's gonna tell me I don't have much time because I'm bleeding at my nose. And it says we'll see. Now we gotta get out of here. Let Johnny take us to Vic's.
Right now. I warned you.
Yeah. Think it could work. Now let's get off. Let's go to sleep again.
Better in NC. It's gotta work. We breached the tower. All crap. Great, you check it out again?
Yep. I'm taking a nap. You take me to Vic. He's gonna be all upset. And then we gotta go sit on the rooftop and stare at each other for a while.
What?
I've never waited very long on that. I've always just used it.
Huh? Order. This ain't as I see it.
Yeah. Yep. Let's go. Yep. Doesn't have any good news. Has all bad news. I get you. Yep.
Christ, you're talking out loud.
I know I'm talking out loud.
Out loud? What?
I'm not. Johnny was talking out loud.
Hey, Veer.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. Let's go.
you'll see. Come on.
Walk faster. I know where we're going. I know, you know, everybody knows.
Top floor. He had the same glum face.
Who? Jack?
Oh,
This is it, Chica.
yeah. I don't
I'm
care.
done for.
Doesn't sound like the Jackie I knew.
That was a long time ago. His mom had just found out he'd signed up with the Valentinos. Trust me.
Oh, no.
Life wasn't easy for my Jackie. After.
Stop putting me in RP walk. Oh, no. No. Stop it.
That's
If I get to
more
the
like
side, can I
air.
walk faster?
See that?
Ah.
Be alone in my thoughts. Near on unachievable these days.
What do you decide? She won't tell us and then she leaves. Okay.
Take your time.
Thanks.
Fucking scared
Yeah.
me, know that? Just think. Or kinda tough deciding which of your friends get to die, isn't it?
And here we
News is
go.
You got this one chum who's already dead.
Let's hear this plan.
If I gotta die, rather.
Make sure we've got this all set up, this all set up. These are all set up. Okay.
Fall into my grave, gun in hand and on fire, and not drag anyone down with me.
Huh. You just discovered what it takes to become a legend. Grab your iron. Let's mobilize.
Yep. Let's do it.
Time to party.
Now let's see how fast we can go. Let's see. With backpack, we have food. Not worried about the melee damage. We'll take this later, I think. I don't know how much we'll actually want to use this because we use the overclock, so we'll leave that. We'll take the health booster, carrying capacity, max RAM, and stamina, and see if those all. Yep, those all stack. See if burnout kills that thing.
Focus.
1, 2, 3. Short circuit.
Before the first tower went up in smoke, labs were underground. Elevator wasn't involved. Shit. An access token. Need to find a guard with some chops. Status.
Let's see if we give this a cyber armor function contagion.
You'll have our access token.
That explosion is good. So we'll go like this. I mean, yeah, but like, let me target the guy. I'm staring right at him. Yeah. Also, if anybody else wants to know how we practice, right? This is how we practice. We just load game and load right back into the lobby. And we can just keep doing that. But if you do finish the death, right, you can pause it and reload from the lobby. And it has a couple different save points throughout, right? But,
Time to party like it's 2023.
Materials are not allowed on the premises. We wish you a pleasant day.
Before the first tower went up in smoke, labs were underground. Elevator's what we want. Shit. Needs an access token. Need to find the guard with some chalk.
this one's in a burnout.
Status. He'll have our
There. We're gonna try and get that. Now we'll do this. We're looking for this guy. Okay.
got it.
We'll take this guy, give him this, and a burnout.
Starting to think this plan wasn't batshit crazy after all.
There we go.
Come on already. So far, so good.
There we go. Now we're done here.
Run operations control. Sounds like a good place to run a mega facility from.
We plug in your output there. See how she settles in.
I'd expect a very warm welcome down below if I were you.
Good. If we're going out, it better be with fucking fireworks.
Gonna be an ambush, no doubt. Just focus. You're better than them. Motherfuckers got no love for foreplay. Brace yourself.
Okay, so we 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Where is this guy? There we go.
Hey, over here.
We'll do that.
Ain't no expert, but sure looks like the tower's mainframe to me.
Guess we'll see what happens when we jack alt in.
What? Who hit me? We'll go... If we go like this... Yeah, that allows it to spread. Okay. Oh, these guys can't do that. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, and we put those up. Oh, I just hit stealth. That was a costly double contagion. See, like when you get to the second level, it saves it. Gives you a little autosave there.
Welcome to Arasaka Tower.
Time to party like it's
And other hazardous
2023.
materials are not allowed on the premises. We wish you a pleasant day.
Before the first tower went up in smoke, labs were underground. Elevators what we want. Shit. Needs an access to it. Need to find a gun with some chops. Status. He'll have our access token.
Got it.
Well, starting to think this plan wasn't batshit crazy after all. So far, so good. Come on, Alfred. Whoa. Netrun Operations Control. Sounds like a good place to run a mega facility from.
We plug in your output there. See how she settles in.
We could be in
I'd
trouble
expect a very warm welcome down
without
below.
without another overclock.
Good.
Probably should have
Going
canceled
out.
it.
It better be with fucking fireworks.
Gonna be an ambush, no doubt. Just focus. You're better than them. Motherfuckers got no
We're gonna
love
go
for
invisible.
Brace yourself.
Do this. Do double contagion.
It's one of them! Hey, Solo! Fucking blast him!
Do a one of these.
Somebody pop a bullet!
Hey, over here.
We're over here.
Ain't no expert, but sure looks like the tower's mainframe to me.
Guess we'll just see what happens when we jack off in.
Engaging up!
Let's have that go. We're gonna sit here for a second. Give ourselves some over health. You die. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Go invisible. We're looking for that. We're going here. Why can I not put that? Oh. And it didn't reset. Okay, so that's just a synapse burnout area. to have overclock up. Oh, we have overclock there to have optical camo up when we enter that room, so we can just sit there, I think, in peace, and then ignore them, wait for optical camo to come back up, and just hit the
like it's 2023.
hit the thing.
Are not allowed on the premises. We wish you a pleasant day.
We'll go here with double contagion.
Closing the gate.
Before the first tower went up in smoke, labs were underground.
This guy.
Elevator. That's what we want.
What? Why can't I put... I'm not after Johnny, you stupid shits.
Shit. Need access to it. Need to find a...
Won't get out alive.
with some chops. Status. He'll have our access token. Heads up.
Open fire.
Got it. Well,
Holy... I don't know what
starting to
bug
think
that
this
is,
plan
but...
wasn't batshit crazy after all.
Okay. And we're going invisible.
So far. Come on already. Whoa. Netrun operations control. Sounds like a good place to run a mega facility from.
We plug in your output there. See how she settles in.
I'd expect a very warm welcome down below if I were you.
Good.
We'll have to use some
We're going
synapse
out.
burnouts
It
in
better
here.
be with fucking fireworks.
Gonna be an ambush, no doubt. Just focus. You're better than them. Motherfuckers got no love for foreplay. Brace yourself.
Hey, Solo! Fucking blast!
Hey, over here.
I need cover!
Ain't no expert, but sure. Looks like a tower's mainframe to me.
Just see what happens when we jack all in.
Enemy cut!
If we go...
No. I will personally find you and bury you. Utilizing. Surround the top.
That guy should die.
That's the slot. Let's make altered
Rex
home.
output performs as advertised.
There we go.
Look on my works, ye mighty, in despair.
System overridden. I am in control. Systems personnel neutralized.
Okay.
The path to Mikoshi lies open.
Come on, let's go.
Now we get here. I mean, technically we can wait doesn't matter when we do it. But we get rid of contagion, overheat, synapse burnout, and short circuit.
Stalker netrunners have stormed the tower's systems.
And we want to do like a couple cyberware malfunctions with Yinglong on overclock, and then invis with memory wipe,
You here?
and see if we
What's with
can
the door?
detonate grenade.
Don't strain yourself now.
Smasher.
Yep.
Interesting.
Now we want 5. We want 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3 with that, and then we want to, we have this, so we want to memory wipe him, and then we want to 1, 2. We can't do a memory. Oh, we can't do it.
Frightened worm.
Okay. So that doesn't work. We'll beat him normally.
Survival favors the strong. Come here. Are you built to it? You killed Odin. Good. He was you. Your turn to die.
Okay.
Struggle if you wish. Interesting. You won't leave here alive. Cover you! Ah! Cover! Reloading! Go, go, go! Target hit! Kill him! Ah! Cover you! We got heavy casualties!
Okay. Now we should be able to Can we detonate grenade on him yet?
He's rogue. Wanted no part of it. Trade the old cunt. What's up?
Do we just not have enough health to run this? Oh, he didn't have grenades? Is that what that was? Oh, shit. There. So that'll do it for this one. Now we're gonna do some practice for sure. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed and like I said before in the throwing hands, I'll post any like the best run and whatnot as a separate function, and we'll see where we end up. What's up guys, it's Future Blender here, and I just wanted to say we had a blast refining this one. It took a bit more time since I don't do a lot of Netrunner runs. We did lean pretty heavily in the gun section, right? We didn't change the spec up too much. I think we made a few adjustments from what we originally had made, right? So we didn't push that all the way. We added some points in here that I think we had previously put elsewhere. We were sort of fluctuating these during our skill level ups, but we removed some of the air dash stuff, right, like the mitigation chance and whatnot, just to be able to afford this, to make the guns at least decently powerful, because in the interest of speed, like if you just want a net run build, right, if you wanted an absolutely pure net runner, you're not gonna be super fast in Arasaka, right? In that Don't Fear the Reaper ending, you won't be fast, right? You will be powerful. You will be absolutely powerful. I will test at some point a version of the Netrunner build that uses the black wall, right? So but in order to do that, I have to make an entirely new character to not send Song to the moon. And yeah, so like it's not my favorite playstyle for the game in general, because it does get super overpowered and super repetitive. But if that's you, then by all means, right? But with this build, right, we did lean into the pair line, and so we basically were not quite as powerful as a net gunner, because I think a net gunner we would build very similarly, but we'd make sure to get 20 reflexes, which mean we'd get salt in the wound. This is a huge DPS increase, right? Having submachine gun fun, right, to where we swap. This can be absolutely monstrous as well, right? As we have 2 SMGs, right, or I think we end up with 3 SMGs. Right, this one's specifically for the Smasher fight, so for the Smasher ending, because there is a fun way to do a Netrunner version of this. It doesn't require this, right? You can do it without it. So I should showcase that. I'll try to showcase that in the Smasher like kill video specifically for this build. However, we did switch up cyberware, right? So specifically, we got the quantum tuner. I'm not entirely sure this is necessary. All right, if you cancel your overclocks on time, and you stagger your optical camo, then I'm not sure this is required, right? For speed. If not, then you could trade this out for like an X disk, which gives you upload speed and some other stuff, and some extra RAM. That would be nice. And in addition to that, right, because we removed the Cox 2, so we only have 40% crit on these, right? But our character already has like 15.5% crit, right? So one of the things you could do, right, is if this wasn't necessary, is you could drop this, throw in like an X disc, and then change this to cockatree size. But that is more net gunner style, right? Like where you would have, and in net gunner you would probably even drop the bioconductor, because you're not worried about the quick hacks as much as the quick hacks give you maybe cyberware malfunction or something like that, but aren't necessarily pivotal to your plan. Whereas in this build, we rely a lot on the guns, but for the speedrun, but you could take this exact build and go obliterate the rest of the game anyway, and you could obliterate the game with just quick hacks. The only problem here is that sometimes if you toss up like a synapse burnout on, say, a skull enemy, and you don't get the crit, because we're only running with like 55% crit right now, right? Like he might not die entirely. So like we're leaning more towards using the gun, but the gun's not super optimized, right? And neither is the quick hack, right? So you can make the quick hack significantly better with the Cox 2 and remove this, right? And maybe this isn't necessary. Put in the X disc, the Cox 2, and you're good, right? And there's some other adjustments that you can do, right? Here, we also focused on getting a little bit more armor and a little bit more health. By doing this, we got, even with Edgerunner, we sit at like 400 health, something like that, during most of the run, right? That affords you quite a bit, actually, which is nice. So we sort of made him more tanky, right? And more tanky was nice, right? Especially with like chitin and stuff like that. So this worked out really, really well. Now, if you haven't seen the Don't Fear the Reaper run, right? The speed run for it, I believe we are under 4 minutes and 20 seconds. So it's a 4 minute 18 second, I believe, total run. I encourage you to go watch it. I do, hover and go over all of these things, but I wanted to put this in the video so that you understood there are other ways to sort of like set this up, and that we did make some adjustments to what we had in the footage of the end of the run, obviously, but that these don't necessarily make the quick hacking and net running portion of the character more powerful, but they lean more on the gun in favor of speed, right? If you just wanted to be chill, you could run this here with a Cox 2, right? An X disc, right? Maybe put the gorilla arms back in. You maybe get the deep visuals, right? Whatever you have space for. You could remove, the optical camo in favor of pain inducers, right? And just be super tanky with a lot of health regen and stuff like that, right? And 100% crit on these quick hacks is insane, right? Up until Smasher. Once you get to Smasher, you're likely going to have to do a gimmick, and there is a way, as long as you have some investment into a weapon of your choice, I think it's not a problem. There is a way to basically nullify and get him to 5% in 30 seconds, right, give or take. Right? I think my fastest is like 32 seconds from full to dead, right? You can do it probably a little faster with a net gunner, because you would get through the last bit of health a little bit quicker. Overall, it's just sort of like interesting how you do it, right? And I'll put that bill or that in the 2 ways that I found to do this, right? And to do that speed kill. I'll put both of them in my smasher kill video. So feel free to check that out. Feel free to check out the speed run, and feel free to enjoy being a more netrun focused, right? Like pure netrun would be like a Netrunner, Cox 2, right? X disc, right? And you'd be nuts. Absolutely insane. You just won't be fast, right? You gotta hide or stand out in front and tank, and as you saw, sometimes that can get you killed because you'll be standing out there, you'll throw up your hack, right, your expected hack on an enemy, or even sometimes during that quick hack menu, time's not entirely paused, it's just super slow, and so sometimes you'll just put a hack on an enemy, it overclocks you below a certain health gate, you haven't gotten your blood pump yet, and you take a stray bullet, right? And that ends your run. So do you have fun, enjoy it. I hope the series was informative, right, and helpful for your runs. And net running is probably the most versatile way to play the game, because you can do any of these things, and you can focus on the gun, you can focus on the quick hack, you can focus on tanking, you can focus on stealth, right? It's so up to you, right, because of how powerful they are. So hope you enjoyed it, hope you had fun, and if you did, I'll catch you in the next one.